Hola, ¿cómo están? I hope you're doing well and having a great day. I am Victor from Spoken Learning. I am here today to share with you some préstamos literarios. But before we start, let me tell you that Spoken Learning provides private Spanish lessons for children and adults, even if you don't know any Spanish at all, remember that? But also, if you already have some experience and you want to take your skills to the next level, we can also help you with that. Remember, we are not tutors, we are professional teachers. Call our text 832-413-3166. Así que estamos listos para empezar con nuestra clase de hoy, nuestra sesión de hoy. Hoy, como les comenté, vamos a hablar, we're going to talk about préstamos literarios. So here we go. Muy bien, very good. Préstamos literarios. What are they? These are words that belongs to a foreign language but are still used commonly in another language, like today's example, allowances from Spanish to English. Okay, this is something that is very common between several languages, so let's get started. The first one, el primero de hoy sería guerrilla. This is the same word we use in Spanish, guerrilla, but at the same time this word comes from the ancient German. I suppose is berra. This is the same word that we use in Spanish, and it has its origins referring to those armed groups that fight against a governor or invaders. Curious thing, because as I already said, this word comes from ancient German, berra. So this might be full circle, taking in consideration that English it's a Germanic language. The next one we have macho, a word used for a very masculine and brave man with some of that irritating, sometimes, attitude about being the best in everything. Mostly not only Spanish, but Mexican Spanish, it is related with this word macho. To be macho is related to sexism these days, but it's not that what we're discussing in this session today. So let's skip to it. We mean the fact that macho is actually a word from Spanish. So that's another thing to consider it. The next word we have today, patio. Patio, which comes from the Latin patium, a green open space where the cattle can graze. That was like the previous uh, meaning for that word in Latin at least, but now obviously we refer to a place outdoors where you can eat, play, or have fun in general. So let's continue with the other three that I have today. I have four more. The next one is plaza, plaza, that comes from ancient Greek plateia. Plaza, very similar to the place we described before, is plaza, but this is a public space that many people can visit for both entertainment and fun, or just sitting on the outside to breathe fresh air. Plaza comes from the Greek plateia, as I already mentioned, which means large street. Funny how that changed. And well, that's pretty much it that I have for that word today. The next one, which is bonanza. Bonanza. For me, honestly, I would say that that word will be an allowance from Italian, but no, it's just the same word. Both Italian and Spanish took that word as an allowance, and developed it from the word that I'm going to tell you right now. What is bonanza? A state of well-being, abundance, and calm that comes from ancient Greek, malakia. I'm not even sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Ancient Greek, after all, which means that the sea is calm and serene. That's what it means, this word, bonanza. Funny how this one became something so much bigger than just the sea. The next one, and the final one, cafeteria and mosquito. Cafetería y mosquito en español. Cafeteria is one of those examples that the English language just took the word directly and put it like just the pronunciation and style that English language has. The place when you can consume, obviously, coffee and get a snack or dessert. And mosquito in Spanish, mosquito in English. It's another direct allowance from Spanish. I get that it just wasn't any actual word to call this annoying, but yet so vital bug for today's biodiversity. I saw the other day that if we run out of mosquitoes one day, it will be catastrophic for the environment. So let's think about that every single time that we get bothered from mosquitoes. Okay, so these are the seven, there are actually seven, literary allowance that I have for you today. It's interesting, but all these words have almost no change from the Spanish to English, except for cafeteria, because in Spanish we spell it with an apostrophe above the E, the I, E in Spanish. So that's pretty much it that I can tell you right now. That is all for today. I hope you found that topic interesting. And before I go, let me remind you that at Spoken Learning, we provide private Spanish lessons for children and adults. Even if you have no previous knowledge, we can still help you. Well, remember that if you are interested, call or text 413-3166 with 832 for the code zone. And that is all for today. See you next time.